Hello, and thank you for taking the time to watch this informational video presentation about the Edmonds School District's 2026 Replacement Educational Programs and Operation Levy that will be on the February 10th, 2026 ballot for Edmonds School District voters to consider. Today, we'll walk through four things: an overview of the Replacement Educational Programs and Operation Levy, how school financing works, tax rates and what they mean for taxpayers, and then we'll wrap with how you can submit questions. The Educational Programs and Operation Levy, often called the EP&O levy, helps fund the day-to-day operations of our district. It represents about 15% of our total budget. This measure is not a new levy. We are asking voters to replace the expiring 2022 levy in the February 10th, 2026 special election. The existing levy approved by voters in 2022 expires at the end of 2026. If approved, this replacement levy would provide funding for calendar years 2027 through 2030. Because the state does not fully fund many programs and services that benefit students, this levy fills the gap so the district can continue providing strong support, resources, and activities for students. The replacement levy will be on the February 10th, 2026 ballot for consideration. The next slides highlight what the levy actually pays for. Student support staff. The levy helps fund school nurses, counselors, teaching assistants, custodians, people management, and safety staff. These positions help keep our schools safe, clean, and caring. Student opportunities. The levy will also support music, art, drama, and a wide range of extracurricular activities, including athletics and clubs, helping ensure that students have opportunities to connect, create, and grow. Student services and programs. The levy also helps fund STEM programs, advanced placement, international baccalaureate, college and the high school, highly capable services, and multilingual learning. These programs offer students pathways to challenge themselves and prepare for college and career. Now we'll take a few minutes to talk about financing, how much the levy would collect, what the estimated tax rates would be, and what the levy means for taxpayers. Here you can see the maximum amounts the district would be allowed to collect each year if the levy is approved. In 2027, up to $83 million at an estimated tax rate of $1.45 per thousand. In 2028, up to $88 million at an estimated $1.48 per thousand. In 2029, up to $93 million at an estimated $1.51 per thousand. In 2030, up to $97 million at an estimated $1.51 per thousand. These amount to 15% of the district's budget and continue funding for student programs. One thing to highlight, even as our community grows and property values shift, school districts do not automatically collect more money. The total levy amount is capped by what the voters approve. This chart shows how the levy fits into the overall school tax picture, including the technology and capital levy and bonds. With this replacement levy, combined school tax rates remain relatively stable over time. This slide shows the estimated tax rates for the existing and replacement EP&O levy and our existing capital technology levy and existing bonds over the next several years. Understanding tax rate. This is an important point. School taxes work differently from city, county, or state taxes. The rate is influenced by the total assessed value of all properties in the district. If the community grows, the cost is shared among more taxpayers. Regardless of property values increasing or decreasing, the district can never collect more than the voter-approved amount. Property value versus property taxes. Your taxes depend on the assessed value of all properties in the district. Total levy dollars collected are capped. Your cost is all about your share of the pie. Even if property values go up across the community, the amount collected stays the same, only the rate changes. If values go down, the opposite happens. The rate increases, so the same total amount is collected. And when new construction is added, those new properties share the cost, which reduces the share for existing taxpayers. These next few slides walk us through examples in a small hypothetical district with 3 homes and 1 business property, with $1,000 in levies and bonds. Each property owner's share is determined by their property's assessed value. In this slide, you can see the 3 homes, each value assessed at $625,000, and 1 business property valued at $2,125,000. The taxes due for the 3 homes for the hypothetical $1,000 levy and bond is $156.25, and for the business property owner is $531.25. In this next slide, you see the same properties, but with higher assessed values. While the assessed values have risen, their share of the $1,000 levy and bond remains the same. This is because we collect a set amount, not a set rate. In this next slide, you see the same properties, but with lower assessed values. While the assessed values have fallen, their share of the $1,000 levy and bond remains the same. Again, this is because we collect a set amount, not a set rate. Now, in this example, you can see a new home has been added. Because of this, you see the tax collected has been lowered because there are now more property taxpayers dividing up their shares of that $1,000 bond and levy. Edmonds School District voters will see this measure, Proposition 1, Edmonds School District Educational Programs and Operation Levy, on the February 10th, 2026 special ballot. This is a replacement levy that continues funding for essential staffing, programs, and services our students benefit from every day. If you have additional questions, you can contact the Communications Office at communications@edmonds.wednet.edu. You can also find more details at the link on the screen. This is also linked on our website's homepage, which is www.edmonds.wednet.edu. Thank you for your time in learning more about this replacement education programs and operation levy. And don't forget to vote by February 10th, 2026.